6:34 now. As American farmers gear up for the summer growing season, many face a landscape marked by uncertainty, from input costs to ongoing trade dynamics.
Yeah, the challenges are especially significant for producers of nuts, fruits, and vegetables, key export crops for Central Georgia farmers. Let's bring in Fariha Arbar. She's continuing her coverage of the effects of trade tensions. Fariha, what are you learning about the impact on farmers?
Well, from what I've understood, farmers are closely watching the market with its fluctuating demands, and the stakes are high. We took a closer look at how the tariffs could affect farmers. As Georgia farmers look ahead to the summer, trade wars and market access are planting seeds of concern across the agricultural landscape.
The tariffs will impact us on the other side and what we buy. All of the goods and services that we buy here to run our business, we're facing the same prospects as everybody else, that those prices may go up.
Lane Southern Orchards CEO Mark Sanchez says the biggest concern isn't just falling exports, it's the rising cost of doing business. As the price of other commodities climb, so does the cost of maintaining the orchard.
Containers we load for Chinese export now is probably in the 20 to 30% range of what we did prior to 2017.
Tariffs are typically a political tool to grant favors to specific industries to protect them from imports. And so there can be a lot of political capital tied up in these things. And so it can be difficult to negotiate people out of that without serious threats.
Economist Greg George explains the political tools after effects don't just impact farmers or the agricultural industries, but the ripple effects could raise costs for consumers and shrink profits for businesses.
It's not our fault if diplomacy fails. Sometimes the other countries are just going to be hard-nosed. They're not going to give up on their strategies.
Now, with trade tensions lingering and input costs rising, many farmers say they're just hoping to cope and also hoping for some relief before it's time to harvest.